So today I'm doing a Nasty Gal fashion haul and try on, and I'm excited. I mean, I'm obviously feeling myself today. I got my little bow going. I've got my mesh sleeves on. You know, I'm living my best life, and I've got more things to show you. But yeah, I picked out a lot of things, anywhere from casual items to shoes to dressier items to black lacy meshy items to all of the things. I also wanted to pick out some things that could be styled together. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna be talking about the items and trying them on per usual, and that's what we're doing today. This video is sponsored by Nasty Gal, which I'm always really excited about because I love Nasty Gal, love working with Nasty Gal. So yeah, you can find all of the Nasty Gal pieces that I'll be showing you and trying on today, and you can purchase them down in the description box. There'll be links there to each item and where you can find them, and you can purchase them right from the link. So all of that will be listed down in the description box for you. So if you see anything you like here, you can check them out there. Anyways, before I babble on any longer, I am so excited to show you these pieces. So let's get into it. All right, so I normally start with what I'm wearing, and this top, let me tell you, it is everything that I love in a top, all in one. Well, first of all, it is a black sheer blouse, which I'm already sold. So it has a V-neck to it, like a deep V to it, but it has this pussy bow situation, which I now know it's called, or just a tie front situation is what I usually call it, where it just ties in the front and you get this really nice bow, which I live for. But then the rest of the front of the blouse has all of these ruffles, starts at the shoulders and kind of goes at a V all the way down the front of the top. So you get all of these ruffles, and then in combination with the pussy bow, it just looks like all of these Dracula ruffles happening, where it just looks like a bunch of ruffles or bows or layers. And it is a V-neck, so it does plunge pretty low, but the bow kind of covers the V-neck. So if you're not really excited about showing all of the chest area or having a really low cut situation going on, I found that the bow almost completely covers it. Love everything about the front of this blouse. It's a winner for me. But also the cuff on this, there are 2 buttons on the cuff, which they are functional, so it is optional. If you didn't want to button the cuffs, then you could definitely cuff the sleeve and have something like that, especially in the warmer months. And then the actual fabric itself has it's got a blousey feel to it, but it's got more of that crepey feel, if you know what I mean, to where there's a little bit of texture to it. It feels like crepe paper, but it is sheer. But yeah, love this top. I feel like it could be worn with anything, skirts, high-waisted pants, and it could be worn in what I'll be doing here coming up. It can be worn with anything that's a spaghetti strap that you want to wear something under or change the look of. So any sort of spaghetti strap jumpsuit or dress. But yeah, love this top. This is one of those pieces I'll be wearing over and over and over again. Can't get enough of it. So next up is a skirt, and I was excited about this when I saw this online, but then when I put it on, the way it looks in person it's just so good. All right, so this is a black skirt with white stars all over it, just a white star print all over it. And it's got a silky feel to it and a little bit of texture, once again, kind of that crepey texture to it. Anyways, it is a midi length skirt. So it goes just below the knee, I believe. Yes. I don't know, it's kind of in between the knee and the ankle, so it kind of goes at the shin areas where it falls on me. And I love midi or midaxi style skirts because they are short enough to where they don't look like they're floating or you're wearing a maxi skirt that's too short for you, but it is long enough to where if you wear it on a windy day, you're not going to encounter any technical difficulties. And then it has a slit up the side. I love this because the slit isn't too high, just enough to give some more movement and allow you to walk comfortably and sit down comfortably, but not too much to where you feel like you're showing the goods. You know what I mean? Also worth mentioning, I got a US size 2, and I would say that this fits more like a 4 in my opinion. So I would definitely say with this skirt, make sure you size down. Just wanted to put that out there. They do have a fit calculator on their, or a fit guide on their thing that's really helpful, where you can enter your sizes, how you like things to fit, and it tells you what percentage of people who are similar to you what they bought and if they kept it or returned it or whatever. So it's really helpful. So I got a size 2 because it told me to on the size guide thing, and they were right. I feel like this piece here could easily be dressed up with, say, the top I'm wearing right now, or I could wear a band tee with it and go for a more casual vibe with some tennis shoes or combat boots, or just a ribbed tank top for the summertime and kind of tuck it in. But love this skirt because it is perfect for all year round, which is ultimately what I'm looking for in my closet, are more pieces that can really be worn any time of the year. So love that about it. Obsessed with this skirt, super excited about it. All right, next up, I got this hoodie. I can't get enough of hoodies lately. It seems like all I'm wearing these days are hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirt dresses, long t-shirts with hoodies, with leggings. That's pretty much what my quarantine has looked like. It is this slate gray tie-dye hoodie, and it's like a tasteful tie-dye if I had to name it. So it's not just like in your face, all over tie-dye explosion. It's like, oh, I'm a little line of tie-dye or 2 lines of tie-dye. And it's not a cropped hoodie, but it's not a long hoodie either. It's kind of that perfect hoodie for wearing a mid-rise jean, in my opinion, or sweatpants. But it's just this really amazing cool tone gray color, which you know I'm feeling all the vibes. And then the tie-dye portion of it, which goes across the sweatshirt and onto the arm, is a white color. And other than that, it looks pretty much like a sweatshirt, a hoodie. It's got a hood, long sleeves. It is super soft. It's not too thick and boxy. It's got that really nice, soft, broken in feel. Also worth mentioning on the inside, it does have a little bit more of that woven feel instead of the super heavy duty, you know, where it's like a fuzzy feel. So I find these sweatshirts definitely better for spring and maybe even like the really cool summer evenings and into fall, where you don't want to wear a super heavy sweatshirt that just makes you sweat just thinking about it, but you want something like, you know, like a beach sweatshirt is kind of, I don't know. Also worth mentioning, I got a US size 4, and it fits perfectly how I'd want a sweatshirt to fit, like especially if I'm wearing jeans with it. But if you want something that's more oversized, I would say size up. I would say this is more of like a true to size small. But yeah, love this. All right, next up is this top. This top is so beautiful on. I saw it online and I was like, I feel like I need this in my life, and I definitely did. This is so beautiful. This is a long sleeve lacy look top, and the lace on this has all of these like flowers and leaves and these butterflies on it. And the butterflies actually gives, because it's like a black lace, it gives it almost this mystical or even dark edge to it. Just the detail of the butterfly, how the wings are actually coming off of the piece, and they're really beautiful and woven. The sleeve on this is more of a fitted sleeve, but it has a really dramatic shoulder, which you know I'm all about the dramatic shoulder, and this one is really dramatic. It has all this tulle in it that just kind of makes it puff up, and since the rest of the sleeve is fitted, it makes it look even more dramatic, but it gives this really cool Victorian, it almost reminds me of something that would be worn on like Crimson Peak, if you saw that movie, or like a gothic Alice in Wonderland or something like that. And then also in the back, it zips all the way up, which is also a really cool added little something. You really get this beautiful fit with it, because since you zip right into it, so you don't have to stretch it over your head, which sometimes that means it ends up with a boxier look. This is not boxy at all. The whole structure of this piece is just beautiful. And the length of it, it's not cropped, but it's not a normal shirt or blouse either. It's kind of this in between that would be really great worn with any high-waisted pants or a high-waisted skirt. This is one of my new favorite pieces because it is just so unique, so gorgeous, has a gothic edge to it. So next up is this. This is like a mix between a sweatshirt and a t-shirt dress in one, which I'm living for because I love sweatshirt dresses and I live for t-shirt dresses. So I'm loving the combo. So this is a sweatshirt t-shirt dress hybrid is what I'm gonna call it. So it is short sleeve, but the actual material itself feels like it's just a t-shirt dress, but a little bit heavier duty, just a little bit of a thicker t-shirt material, or like a light sweatshirt material. So this is more of a gray acid wash. It's a very subtle acid wash though. It almost just looks like it's a gray sweatshirt that's been broken in or washed. So it has this really soft and has more of this faded look to it. And it is so soft and so comfortable. The minute I put it on, I was like, do I have to take this off right now? I want to live in this. So the shape of it, it basically just looks like a t-shirt dress. So it's pretty much A-line to where it doesn't have much shape to it. But the sleeves on it is where it kind of turns into a little bit like there's a little bit of a style to it. So it doesn't just look like any old t-shirt dress. So this one has more of, it's a little bit of a poofier sleeve, and it just gives it a little something, a little poofy something, makes it almost look like a baby doll dress. So this is the exact kind of piece that I've been living in, especially lately with the quarantine situation, where I want to feel like I have my life together by kind of wearing some clothes and not just wearing my pajamas, although I've had those days too, so zero judgment coming from me. But I've noticed that if I need to get some work done, it does help to at least put something like together. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy, but I at least need to like get out of my pajamas or whatever I slept in. So this is the exact kind of piece that I've been looking for and wearing a lot lately, like longer t-shirts or t-shirt dresses with leggings or any sort of stretchy pant with them. So if you've been looking for some more comfortable, maybe you're working from home, or you just want some loungewear that you feel like you just want to feel a little bit more put together, this is a really good piece for that if you've been looking for it. Next up is this jumpsuit. And this, I love this. I saw this jumpsuit and was like, I feel like I'm gonna take a risk on this because I don't have anything like this in my closet. So it's just a relaxed fit jumpsuit with a cami strap situation. The straps are not adjustable, but I did not find as a tall ghoul that this rode up anywhere or was too short in the torso. I thought it looked pretty good. It zips up the side. It is a blousey feel. It kind of feels like a little silky feel. So it's all black, but then it has this really cool abstract kind of orangish yellow, maybe a mustard color is what I'm thinking of, but it is a floral print, but more of like this abstract floral print. And then the length of the jumpsuit kind of fits in between the ankle and the knee. So it's got that kind of high water look, but it would look really great with either a strappy sandal or a boot that kind of goes up a little bit to wear, or even like a knee boot where you don't see leg, you just see a boot, would look really cool. But the way I styled it as well is obviously it can be styled just wearing it as a cami situation, so spaghetti strap thing. But I thought maybe to dress it up for like a wedding or anything else, or maybe it's still a little bit cooler where you're at. This top that I'm wearing, I actually styled with this, and it gave it, like, it totally transformed the look with the bow kind of hanging out and gave it even more of this like witchy vibe, or can be worn with a little baby t-shirt under it if that's what you're going for, or whatever, or it can once again just be worn by itself. But love this jumpsuit. So glad I gave it a try. All right, next up, I am so excited about this dress. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay, so this is a midi length long sleeve lace dress, and the lace almost looks like a micro fishnet, which I love even more. And it has all of these flowers all over it. They almost look like daisy type of flowers all over it, and has this gorgeous ruffle that goes from the shoulder and plunges all the way down to about the waist area. And then at the waist area, there is this lace kind of goes around like almost like a belt. And then at the end of the sleeve, it has this gorgeous lace detail that I can't even begin to describe. Just this intricate, gorgeous lace. And the same pattern continues at the bottom of the dress. And then it zips all the way up the back. This is that type of dress that can once again transform into so many different styles. It is so clear how this can be gothic or witchy because it is a black full-on lace dress. So it definitely can be taken into the darker realms really easily. But with the pattern and everything on it, I feel like you can almost get some like 60s, even 70s types of vibes. Also, it does come with a slip dress. So it's just a cami slip dress. It really complements the lace and the whole structure of the dress. And it doesn't go all the way the length of the dress. It kind of cuts off at a certain point, which is really nice because then you can really see that design at the bottom of the dress and that intricate lace detail. It's such a good dress to have in your closet if you've been looking for a black lace dress like that. It's just one of those that can be worn to all different occasions. So love it. All right, last but not least, I got some boots. this wouldn't be a haul if I didn't get more boots, but I actually don't have anything like this in my closet, not even close. I didn't even really have to talk myself into like believing that I didn't have anything like this in my closet, like I usually do. So I got these white lace-up combat boots with this black sole, which we have that in common. And it kind of has this really cool, like blocky situation happening. And the platform itself is probably only 2 inches total, probably. And it's pretty straight across, so they're not really hard to walk in. And I can still put my insoles in there since my feet are terrible and I'm basically an old lady at this point. But they fit my insoles. That's what I care about. I'm like, my metatarsalgia, I'm gonna make sure I get my insoles in there, but they will fit my insoles. And it zips up the inside. I have been looking for some white lace-up combat boots because I don't have one white pair of boots in my closet, but I was wanting another option to mix things up. Plus, recently I got that black and white striped handbag from Killstar, if you saw that haul. I feel like these boots would look awesome to kind of go with that black and white vibe. Yeah, love a good pair of combat boots, and these are no different. These are so amazing. I love these. So excited about these to finally have a white pair. So that is it for this Nasty Gal haul. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey ghoul hey down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. Also let me know your favorite piece of the haul or any pieces that you've been loving lately down in the comments. Also, one more thing, once again, you can find all the Nasty Gal pieces I just showed you and purchase them directly from the links in the description box below. So you can find all the links and purchase the item via the link down in the description box. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.